LeBron James could finally be joining the Warriors. Let's take a look why this rumor picked up again, and then I'm going to show you my analysis, but also what other people like Stephen A are saying about this. And I want to know if you agree, if you think that LeBron James would be the solution right now. Leave in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. So let's take a look how this rumor started.
What exactly are the Warriors looking for when we sort of hear they may be in the market to make a move?
Malik, I'm told that the Warriors are on the real hunt for a star, a playmaker, scorer alongside Stephen Curry. And you think back to the summer when they pursued Lowry Markkanen with the Utah Jazz. They made a pitch for Paul George as a free agent with the Clippers. And the debate with the Warriors and teams that look into that situation is, for them, are they going to find that externally outside of this roster currently, or will it be in-house with a player like Jonathan Kuminga?
And it's obviously that in-house right now is not working, right? The Warriors lost 7 of the last 9 games, and that's why this is picking up again. LeBron James is a big player, right? He's a playmaker. He can fit the Warriors in many different ways. I'm going to show you in this video a few of his stats for the season, and you're going to see how he would fulfill many things the Warriors are looking right now. But obviously, a trade like this, it's nice to see, right? I think everyone thinks that it's nice to watch, but it's dividing opinion. It's splitting opinions right now. So let's see what Stephen A and what Michael Wilbon said about this trade.
Is Golden State just one player away, though, from doing that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The player plays right across the street, around the corner, right here. LeBron James. Let's cut to the chase with this. All those assets are great if Steph and Draymond were 31 and 32 years old. You could sort of wait on them, and I love Kuminga. But they're not 31 and 32 years old. The Warriors, you said it, Malika, you're talking about maximizing now, tonight. If anybody watched the Olympics, Brian Windhorst, this summer, and you saw LeBron James and Steph Curry play together, how can you not want to see that?
I don't want to see it because LeBron James does not deserve it. Absolutely not. He does not. I said, Bert, hear me? LeBron James does not deserve to be with Steph Curry.
Yeah, Stephen A. So what he's saying is because of the whole thing of LeBron James bringing JJ Redick and then also Westbrook in the past. We're not going to dig deep into this, but obviously it would be fun to watch both of them. And I think LeBron James is a player that could bring the Warriors to another level, right? He could bring that second scorer, the guy that draws the attention together with Stephen Curry. And we know how he grew up and he keeps raising in the big moments in playoffs, and that would be important for the Warriors, which they are struggling right now, right? They are relying on Jonathan Kuminga and Andrew Wiggins mainly to be the second scorers, and Buddy Hield coming off the bench, and those things are not working clearly. So it would be interesting, but it is hard to happen. So let's take a look at LeBron's stats before we discuss anything, right? So he's averaging 23 points per game. That's basically what Stephen Curry is averaging right now as well. So you have that second leader, like you have that second. We're not even going to talk about things out of the court, right? The marketing and all those things that would draw attention to Warriors again. But at the court, rebounds, 8 rebounds per game is basically would lead the Warriors as well. Assists per game, 9. So he's still one of the best players in the league, right? LeBron is aging, as is Stephen Curry. He probably is chasing another ring. And there's a key element that I want to share here. For any trade with LeBron James to happen, it requires him to want that. He has a non-trade clause with the Lakers. So he cannot be traded anywhere unless he wants that to do. So that's the start of everything. That's why it's so hard for this to happen. And let's not forget that, first of all, he cannot be traded until December 15 because he signed that free agent, that contract during the free agents. He's opting on that contract. So the Warriors would have to wait until there, which is arriving basically. So that's not a big issue. But then LeBron needs to want this. And then the Warriors needs to match his salary. That's a very difficult thing for the Warriors to do right now. Look at this trade simulation. You'll see that I didn't complete that because it's so hard and requires one thing that I don't think the Warriors is willing to do. So in this trade here, you can see that I'm sending LeBron James to the Warriors, and then you would have to send Anthony Melton, that contract that we can send. Anthony Melton's not playing for the season. Gary Payton the second, Kevin Looney, and you still have a 24.5 million gap. The Warriors cannot afford that right now because of all the new rules, the aprons, and being over the cap space. So to make that happen, you see the first player that is here, Andrew Wiggins. The Warriors would have to send Andrew Wiggins or a bunch of other players, which would destroy the roster right now. So I don't think it makes sense. So, but I don't think the Warriors are willing to send Andrew Wiggins right now. And I would say, why not? Andrew Wiggins is actually one of the best perimeter defenders that we have. He is still an above 16, 17 points average scorer. So if you actually can combine and somehow could make that Stephen Curry, LeBron James, and Andrew Wiggins, then you have a very powerful team. But that's not happening right now. So that's why I think even if the Warriors are willing to do this trade, LeBron James wants this trade to happen, and all those things align, the Warriors would have to basically let it go a lot of their players, a lot of their roster to make this happen. So if we look at the players that we are sending, Kevin Looney, bad or good, is our best rebounder right now. He has been playing, actually taking the lead over Tracy Jackson. Gary Payton, replacing a few games, very good defender. So you would have to let it go a few assets that I don't know if the Warriors are willing to do. I'm pretty sure the Warriors wants to have LeBron James right now, but it's really hard to make that happen. So that's why I want to hear from you. First of all, do you think that bringing LeBron James would put the Warriors as a champion, a title contender, or that's not the solution? And imagine that all sides combined, they want this to happen. What trade would you make? Let the Warriors players' names that you would send to the Los Angeles Lakers, and if you think that is a feasible trade. Let's see what happened. The Warriors probably will make something after December 15, before the trade deadline, and LeBron James is heating up, could be one of the possible solutions. For sure, a blockbuster and one of the trades that would shake the NBA. You have a great day.